Send the kids off to school with a little extra sweetness. Let's decorate backpack cookies. Hi, I'm Leslie with Leslie's Cookies and Treats, and if you love decorating sugar cookies or you want to learn how, you're in the right place. Let's decorate together. So let's surprise the kids on the first day back to school when they open their lunchbox and find this sweet little backpack cookie. All of the supplies needed to decorate these cookies are listed in the description, so let's get started. So this is the first of 3 different backpack cookies I'll be making, and the ideas are endless. But to start out with, I'm using a 15-second royal icing. All of my icings are going to be a 15-second icing, and I'm just going to outline and flood in the little pockets on the side here. And then I'll use my scribe to settle that icing down and get it nice and smooth and shape it if I need to. And once this side is nice and smooth, let's go ahead and outline and flood the other side. So you're going to want to touch down, apply even pressure with your piping bag, and then slowly go around the edge of the cookie and touch down again when you meet back up with your starting line. And then go ahead and squeeze a generous amount of icing into that area and use your scribe to settle that icing down. And then we'll move up to the top and pipe a couple of lines for a nice thick handle. We'll use our scribe to settle it down. And then I got my hand a little bit into the backpack area, and I don't want that, so I'm just going to use my paintbrush here and kind of flatten it out where it crosses over into the backpack. And then I set my cookie aside to dry for about 10 to 15 minutes until the blue icing had crusted over. And now I'm coming in with my white icing in a 15-second consistency again, and I'm just going to outline and flood in the rest of the backpack. And as you're outlining, you're going to want to watch the line of icing where it's falling and not your piping bag, and your icing bag should be slightly lifted away from the cookie to get nice straight lines. And if you didn't get your outline quite all the way to the edge, that's okay, we'll fix it as we flood it. Just go ahead and apply a generous amount of flood icing into the center here. I'm using the same icing for flooding that I used for outlining, and then we'll use our scribe to move the icing out to the edge and settle it down. But if your icing is about a 15-second consistency like mine is, you should be able to go all the way out to the edge without worrying that it's going to overflow your cookie. And if you wiggle your piping bag as you're squeezing out your icing, it will help the icing settle down faster. And so now that the cookie is flooded, I'm just going to use my scribe and get the icing all the way out to the edge and settle down any peaks and pop any air bubbles. I'll give it a little shake and then set this cookie aside to dry completely. And now that my cookie is dry, I have this little journaling stencil that I got from a scrapbook store, and I'm just going to use a blue marker and make notebook paper lines on my backpack cookie. My blue marker is an edible marker, and I just kind of want this backpack to look like a big piece of paper. And now that I'm done with the blue lines, I'll turn my stencil the other direction and make the red line going up and down the side. And now that our notebook paper design is finished, I'm just going to grab my blue icing again, and I'm going to touch down, slightly lift up away from my cookie, and then drag a curving line across the top to kind of look like the opening of the backpack or the zippered area at the top. And then I'll just touch down on the other side, releasing pressure. And then let's make a big pocket down here as well. So just touch down, lift up, and make yourself a little rectangle, and then we'll flood that in. And if you don't get your rectangle shape perfectly the way you want it, I certainly didn't here, don't worry, you can fix that as you're flooding it in, and we'll use our scribe to also help shape this little area. And because areas like this have a tendency to crater, you're going to want to make sure that you overfill this area so that it's nice and full and puffy. And then grab your scribe and smooth the icing out and shape it as needed. And make sure that that icing gets all the way down to the cookie underneath. You might want to tap up and down in the icing a little bit with your scribe just to make sure it's all settling down and that you pop any air bubbles so you do not get a crater. And then set that cookie aside to dry for about 10 to 15 minutes until it crusts over. Then you can come back in with your red icing or whatever icing color you choose. And let's make the zipper on the pocket. So we're just going to touch down and drag a line across. And I'm going to make a little triangle for the zipper pull right here. Use my scribe to shape it and then drag it up to the line of icing for the zipper. And then these cookies are super cute just like this, but if you want to make it extra special, you can add a child's name to the cookie. And so I'm using my projector and the sweet creamy font, and I'm just going to pipe the name Elizabeth on this cookie. It's kind of hard to show you this with the projector, and the projector kind of makes some wavy lines, so I apologize for the video quality here. But you just want to touch down, lift up, and then drag a line and touch down at the other side. My icing consistency here is more of a 20 to 25 second detail consistency. And I just want to touch down, apply even pressure as I lift up slightly and go around the letter and touch down on the other side. And sometimes it helps if you hold your piping bag more like a pen or pencil when you're piping letters so that it feels more like you're writing. And if you don't have a projector, you can use the tissue paper method to transfer the name so that you get your name nice and centered and straight on your cookie, and then pipe right over the top of that. And if you don't know how to do that, I'll leave a link in the description for how to do the tissue paper method. And once you finish piping the name, this cookie is done. Set it aside to dry completely before you tuck it into a Ziploc bag or a cello bag or a cute little box with a bow and stick it in their lunchbox. Going back to school has never been so sweet. And it's more than a cookie. It's a reminder that you're cheering them on one bite at a time and that you hope that they have a wonderful first day back at school. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot, and you don't want to miss any of the other backpack tutorials. And school's out for today. See you tomorrow.